Somebody else made the list. Yo, what do you got? What do you got? What do you got?
So I'm hearing that Matthews, Go Leafs Go, is on pace to break Wayne Gretzky's scoring title. Record.
The goals record. The goals.
How many goals in a season?
In a season, yeah.
Because the only person to come close was Ovechkin.
Yeah.
And they said the problem with Ovechkin is he plays physical.
Yeah.
So he got hurt more when he was younger.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why he didn't do it, because he missed so many games.
Yeah.
But Matthews, big guy, he's not really physical.
But he's missed a lot.
But he's missed a lot of games too. But they're saying
he's still on pace
because he's not as physical.
You're talking about the all-time scoring record, right?
Yeah, how many goals in a season? Like, what is it, 7?
Oh, just a season?
I think that's the
season. Because Matthews is now over 40 goals already.
Yeah,
it's only halfway through the season.
Yeah, and the goal, I think 70 something.
Yeah, 70 something. If he scores 80, let's just say halfway through the season, if he scored 40, it stands to reason that the other half he'll score another 40.
Yeah.
If he scores 80, yeah, he smashes the record.
So that's what they're saying, that he's gonna break that single season goal scoring record.
Yeah, Rambo confirmed it. Yeah, just a single season. Yeah. Because Ovechkin is chasing him, right? Chasing Gretzky
for
the most goals ever right now. But Ovechkin has slowed down crazy.
Yes.
Ovechkin scores 30, 40 goals a year, but this year he's only like at 10 or 12 or something.
But how old is he? He's
40 or something like that. Like he's getting up there. He's not. I don't think he's 40 yet, but he's way up. His beard is all gray and stuff like that.
He's got to be at least 37, 38.
Yeah, Ovechkin is close. He's close. But he's got like 100 and something more to go, and you got to play like 3 more seasons at 40 goals per season to get it, or you got to play 10 more seasons with like 20 or 10,
or you got to play 1 season and score 80 goals.
80 goals, something like that, right? Yeah. But he's not on pace to do that. Like it's almost like he's like age has finally caught this year, because last year eventually put 30 last year or whatever, right? But this year all of a sudden he just took his decline like crazy.
He's still a dirty player.
Yeah, I like Ovechkin. People didn't like him because A, he's Russian, and B, he liked to celebrate the way people didn't like it. And I'm like, fuck that, man. Like,
good. Yeah, actually, I like that.
Yeah.
You don't like how I'm celebrating?
I'm gonna keep doing it.
Good.
Yeah, and he just kept doing shit. And people hated PK Subban for that. And I thought it was undercover racism with PK Subban, because PK.
Oh, the jumping.
Yeah, and he used to do all these things.
Jumping onto the glass.
His goalie and do all these things. And people used to be like, he's breaking the code. He's not celebrating properly. What the fuck, man? He used to be in interviews, and he used to say, yo, I scored a goal in the National Hockey League. You know how happy I am when I score? He goes, you don't understand how happy I am. I'm letting my emotions out. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not doing anything outwardly to offend the other team.
Exactly.
I'm not doing it. He goes, I'm celebrating because I'm so happy I scored. You're an ex-hockey player.
Yeah.
You know the joy that you get when you fucking...
Listen, when I scored, it was like a touchdown celebration every time.
Yeah.
When I scored, riding my stick.
Yeah. Oh, fucking... What's his name used to do that?
Ride the stick. Slap all my players' hands on the bench.
Yeah.
And do a lap around.
Yeah. Tiger Williams used to do that. To ride the stick?
Yes.
Tiger Williams, way back in the 70s and the early 80s. You guys remember Tiger Williams? Crosby and Ovechkin era is coming to an end soon. It is. Yeah. And you know what? And Ovechkin said, and people don't like Ovechkin because he said this. He's like, yo, we saved the NHL. Crosby and I, he talks about the two of them. He's like, we saved
definitely
the NHL. The NHL was spiraling. They were not making money. They weren't doing anything. And the NHL promoted this rivalry, which they never really actually played each other.
I know.
But, I mean, they did every so often. But he's like, they promoted this like Crosby and Ovechkin thing. And he's like, we saved the NHL. He's like, we need the credit for what we did for
100%.
Like, and people are like, he shouldn't have said that. Why? He's fucking right. You know what I mean? Like, why shouldn't he say it?
And it's like, not only is he right, is he wrong?
Yo, Rambo,
the answer's no.
Rambo asked, were you the hockey team mascot?
That's right. When I played hockey, I was an African Rocket. That's right.
Yeah.
I used to tell people. It's funny. See, when I played, racism was still a thing.
It's not now.
No, but it was more prevalent.
More prevalent, yeah.
But what these
Jay played for the Ghana Billy Goats.
But what these dummies didn't realize is that I can hit you. So I was like,
love it.
So
and look at the size of this motherfucker.
So there'd be times where and I would take
Jay's a fucking tank. Huh?
I would take face-offs too.
Yeah. So you played center?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens when you take a face-off? You put your head down.
Yeah.
And
you put them?
They put their head down.
Yeah.
And it's illegal to check a person that doesn't have the puck.
Right.
What would Jason do? He would never try to win a face-off. So as soon as you touch the puck, I would level you.
Yeah.
And then after you're on the ground, I skate over you, and then I'll be like, "Who's a porch monkey now, buddy?"
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah. Who's the N-word now?
Well, they didn't call me N-word. They used to say spear chucker and porch monkey, but I'd be like, "Who's a spear chucker now?"
Yeah.
Stand over them.
Yeah.
And then sometimes I do the Friday.
Yeah.
You just got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I like it.
And then I give him I couldn't really give him the thumb because I was wearing gloves, but I give him the tough guy.
Yeah, Rambo's like, unfortunately, still exists in hockey today. It does.
It does.
But there's like places you go to.
But you want to know what though?
What?
When I played hockey.
Yeah.
I was the enforcer.
Yeah.
I was the guy who just skated around and hit people.
Yeah.
And there was times where I was overboard. Like when I was a kid, I was haunted.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a play happened.
Yeah.
So I'm in their zone, and some guy, he had said something to me, and I got really mad. And the puck is in their end, and I skated all the way to my goalie.
Yeah.
And my coach is yelling, "Jason, what are you doing?" It's just to get speed. I skated all the way to the I went around the net.
Yeah.
And I came back.
Like a slingshot.
And he, obviously, he had the puck.
Yeah.
And I hit him. Hard. And then when I went to
this sounds like the best hockey story.
And then went back to the bench, and my coach is like, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Coach,
Rambo, we're celebrating episode 50 today.
Coach, he was saying some really bad things to me.
Get some people to like for us.
So I hit him.
Yeah.
Is that legal?" He's like, "Yes, but next time don't leave the play."
It's
I'm
called
like, okay.
Well, if you had the puck, how it's not.
No, I left the play.
You left the.
I left there. I skated around the net and I came back.
But he had the puck.
I lined him up, yo, and I talk him rock him, sock him style.
Yo,
like I laid him out.
Jay was pure fucking.
I was
pure Don Cherry, rock him, sock him, like the good old days. Fucking Probert.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, like all the fucking like Wendell Clark.
To be honest with you, when I played hockey, it was the Jeremy Roenick era.
Roenick, my guy.
That's who I kind of, even though he wasn't my favorite team, he was my favorite player.
He's the Blackhawks at the time.
He's the Blackhawks. Because when I used to play hockey in video games, same thing. This guy would body check you, he'd fight you, and then he would score a goal.
Yeah.
So that was my whole MO. It's like,
in the 90s, that's the NHL games in the 90s. Roenick was one of the best.
That was my guy. It's like
Doug Gilmour. Doug Gilmour was my guy, man.
Oh yes.
Like, well, being from Toronto and Toronto fans and whatever.
I like Sundin too. I was a Sundin fan.
Everybody was a Sundin fan because Sundin was just one of those guys who just did what he did. He went out there, scored his goals. He just continued to fucking carry it on. We all wish he was a little fucking tougher, right?
Yeah.
But like, because for the time he played in, if he was just a little tougher, he would have been so much better.
Yeah.
And maybe help carry the team a little further. But it is what it is. Back then, Don Cherry taught us, and it was basically true, that the European players who came over from Europe were not as tough as the Canadian and American players, right?
No. They were no Stevenson.
No. Like, yo, my guy.
Take your head off.
Scott Stevens.
Scott Stevens.
Would
take your head off.
Ended careers. Yo, Rambo, you just said this guy's favorite thing in the world. He just typed, Yzerman was a legend.
Boat! That's my favorite player.
He's a Detroit Red Wings fan. And
all time.
His all-time favorite player, guy. You know, Stevie Y, fucking the captain.
Yo, he was so ill.
Yeah. To be honest, you can't touch
Lindstrom?
him. Yeah. I have those cards in my
Lindstrom was...
That's Rambo's favorite player too, like Stevie Y.
That's my favorite player of all time.
Of all time. My favorite player of all time, I would have to say... And I won't say Gretzky because it's Gretzky, because
I know
that's like saying Jordan when everybody's saying.
I know, but Gretzky was.
But like because I was such a Toronto fan, like I think Wendell Clark was my guy. Like Wendell Clark would punch people in the face. Somebody brought it up earlier.
Wendell Clark was like
score goals.
He was like, for me, the face of Leafs franchise.
Yeah.
When you think about Leafs,
he's that hard.
Wendell Clark,
that hard-working. Like that, what do you call it? Even though all the fucking Leafs fans are all fucking corporate in the lower bowl, none of us can fucking afford to go to see a game because of all this corporate shit. That's another fucking... You know what? Next fucking time, that's going to be my fucking pet peeve. Fuck the... Anyhow, let's go on. Wendell Clark.
People put their Leafs tickets in their will?
Yeah. And the corporate shit. Like, I can go to any Leafs game I want. I have a neighbor who hooks me up with tickets. But... they're still expensive and they're in the 300s. To be honest, it's a very, very good view, and I will take it forever. Now I'm very happy that I can go to any Leafs game I want to.
Right.
Unless he's going.
Right.
If he's going, then I can't go. But other than that, he hooks me up. But I just don't like the atmosphere. Like, you go to Montreal. You go to Boston. You go to, like, Carolina.
Yeah.
You go to places like that. The atmosphere in the stadium is fucking electric, guy. Like, it's amazing, the fucking fans and stuff like that. The Leafs fans, it takes like 5 minutes after the puck drops at the beginning of the game for the corporate people to get to the seats because they're all drinking and schmoozing and stuff before, and they're all in suits and shit.
Yeah.
And there's no like people in the Leafs gear down at the front row just fucking losing it. Yes, Mario Lemieux. Yo, Ox the Legend. Yes, Mario Lemieux. Yeah. Yo, I fucking loved Mario. Back in those days, holy shit, he was so fucking good at like 6'3" or 6'4", whatever he was. He was, yo, do you remember the goal? Do you remember the goal?
Lemieux.
Yo, you remember the goal for Canada when Lemieux came in and just fucking dropped it back for fucking Gretzky, and Gretzky scored and they won the fucking goal off? Yo.
Yeah.
Oh,
talking about Lemieux, you know who still plays? Yager.
Oh yeah, Jaromir Jagr still plays.
Still overseas.
Yeah.
He's like what?
Talking about gray beards.
He's like 50.
Yeah. Joe Sakic was just like a little bit past.
Oh,
Captain Canada. Joe Sakic is amazing, but
Nordiques.
Then he went to when they went to Colorado. Then he fucking won the cup, right? But Sakic doesn't have the impact that like Lemieux had for me. Or even Roenick. Roenick was this polarizing player.
Roenick was.
You know what I mean? Sakic was there and just consistently amazing.
Okay, if we're talking about good players, then we gotta throw this guy in there. Mark Messier.
Yeah, Messier, buddy.
Messier, you know how many times he saved Gretzky?
Yeah.
He's the reason why Gretzky.
Messier is like Pippen to the Jordan.
But he was Messier.
But then he left and went to the Rangers and won a cup too.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
but he was the enforcer.
Yeah.
Guys are trying to fuck with Gretzky.
Yeah.
And then they catch a fistful of Messier.
Yeah, Messier. Yeah.
He's like,
the face rub.
The face.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You want to smell my stinky glove? Yeah.
And then, what's his name? Gretzky's enforcer would come on the next shift and fuck you up.
Yeah.
What was his name? Oh fuck! What was the name of
on the Oilers?
Yeah, the dude that was like their enforcer. And when they traded him to the Kings, he went there too. He was just like Gretzky's. No matter where Gretzky was, he was there. Did you fuck with Gretzky? He came on and fucked you up. It was Marty. No, it wasn't Marty McSorley. It was
Marty McSorley. He was another good guy.
But Marty McSorley would punch your fucking teeth in, guy.
Yeah,
I liked him, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't McSorley. It was I'd have to look it up, but I can't look it up because I'm on TikTok Live right now. Thank you guys for the likes, yo. 50 episodes. We're on episode 50, and we're doing good. Like these likes keep us in the rotation and keep people seeing. It's not McSorley. It's
50.
No, not taking it. Fuck, I have to look it up. Yo, you got your phone? Google it.
Marty McSorley.
Wayne Gretzky's enforcer. Just type Wayne Gretzky's enforcer, because the dude followed him around everywhere he went. It might be McSorley. I might be wrong. But I don't think it was. Was McSorley on the Oilers?
I don't know.
I don't think he was. When you say the name, I'm going to know it for sure. But in the meantime, I'm going to give one of these for episode 50. These things are so much fun, right?
That's why I got them.
You just make noise and do anything. Yo, this has been a very spirited hockey conversation. Thank you, Rambo, for bringing us into the hockey conversation.
They're giving me Marty McSorley.
Oh, then I guess it is McSorley. You're right, Rambo. You were right off the bat. McSorley. McSorley's a dude. You fucked with Gretzky. McSorley put his fist down your throat. That's the best.
Or Dave. I can't pronounce it.
Semenko. That's the guy I'm talking about.
Dave Semenko?
Yeah.
Well,
that's the dude I'm talking about. Semenko. Didn't Semenko end up on LA with like in the trade for Wayne Gretzky to go? Didn't he?
Let's see what team.
Yeah, didn't he end up in LA too?
Career.
I might be wrong. Yeah, see Semenko. Rambo remembers it now. Semenko was the dude. Semenko put his fucking fist right up your ass and played you like a puppet if you fucked with Gretzky. Nobody could touch Gretzky.
It's not telling me that he went there. It's just saying that he played on the Oilers.
Well, whatever. I think Semenko was the original guy. Maybe McSorley became the guy. Maybe like Semenko started it off. I know it wasn't McSorley. I know it was Semenko. As soon as you said his name,
yeah,
Semenko. That's the guy. I knew, right?
Well, yeah.
Anyhow, we've made it all the way to here.
That's right.
He was an Oiler. Then he had McSorley in LA. Oh, so that's what it was when he went to LA. He had McSorley there.
Because it says something about him playing on the Jets. So I'm guessing that's after the Oilers.
Who, McSorley or Semenko?
Semenko.
Okay. He went there to protect whoever the fuck was over there. Whew, we should shut this segment down though. We got a very spirited first.
He played on the Leafs.
McSorley?
Yeah, that's the last team.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the time he played on the Leafs.
So,
he was old then, guy. When he played on the Leafs, he was still punching people's teeth in, but that's all he was there for. I think he was on their Sundin era. Like the Gilmore era. Like just towards the end of thing when Gretzky was the one who put us out of the fucking playoffs. Remember behind the net?
Yeah.
Gretzky was in LA, behind the net, just fucking going back and forth. You remember it, Rambo? You remember this? Gretzky was behind the net against the Leafs in like game 6 or something like that. If the Leafs won, they would have gone to game 7, or if they won, they would have gone on. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember the exact situation, but Wayne Gretzky behind the net, just fucking dancing back and forth. I think it was Cujo that was in net. It may have been fucking Curtis Joseph or something.
Yeah.
I think it was going back and forth, and I remember Wayne Gretzky either coming out and scoring or setting up the perfect goal. Only Wayne Gretzky can, and fuck the Leafs. The Leafs fucking...
Of course, Gretzky.
Yo. And it was one of the, to be honest, even in all of the highlights that Gretzky ever has in his career.
It's one of the probably greatest goals he's ever set up.
LA. Because he won the cup with LA too, right? Like,
yeah.
When oh my god, that was the year they won the cup. But the Leafs, if they had beaten them, they would have won the cup. The Leafs were so good that year, and so they were tough and good all at the same time, which was.
We've had some good teams. We just had no luck.
Yeah.
We need that bounce like the Raptors got. You know.
Yeah, a Kawhi. You need that star team. Well, we have the second best player in the whole league on our team right now, in Austin Matthews. Literally the second best player in the whole league. Arguably the first, but not the first.
Yeah.
It's Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid is by far the best player in the league.
But then we have
Matthews
a really
might be the best goal scorer in the league.
Yes.
It's like arguing Messi, Ronaldo. You know what I mean? Like.
But I still feel that the supporting cast, Nylander's dangerous.
Oh my god! But then there's also Nathan MacKinnon in the thing. Remember you got Nathan
Yes,
MacKinnon?
yeah.
Nathan MacKinnon is pushing Austin Matthews for like the second best player in the league. And McKinnon's got a cup.
Yeah.
Right? But
we shall have one soon, hopefully.
Yeah. Captain Hopeful over here. Look at it. Look at Mr. Optimistic
I know,
over here.
right?
Guy,
it's been
60, I am the biggest
60 years?
I am the biggest Leafs fan in the world. and I don't believe you.
We are gonna win.
Guys, stop.
No,
Stop.
let me finish.
No, I'm not letting you finish.
No. Can
Nope.
you let me finish?
Nope. Nope.
We are gonna win hockey female.
Okay.
There's only 6 teams.
Yo,
All right, we got good odds.
you gotta win a Sunday, but you know the Toronto, the PHL, I think it's called. The Toronto's 6 out of 6 right now.
That's the women's league. So we're not winning
This year.
This year.
Oh, Jay, you just fucked up my dreams. No, I didn't even have dreams.
How did I fuck your dream?
No, you didn't, because I'm realistic.
That's a nightmare.
I'm the one.
That's no dream. That's a nightmare.
Mr. Optimistic here,
Going for the 60-year
talking
nightmare.
about them winning. You know they're not going to win. You know, until they win is the day that I'll say that they won.
Listen,
I will never in my life.
we both have
As
kids.
the biggest Leafs fan in the
We
world.
both have kids. They're gonna see a championship when they're 50.
From the Leafs?
Yeah, when they're 50. How old's your
I
child?
don't even know.
How old's your child?
7.
My oldest is 6.
Yeah.
When they're 50.
I don't even know.
When
Jay-
they're 50. When they're
Jay-
50.
Jay, I'm telling you, I'm one of the biggest Leafs fans in the world.
How many years is it? 60?
And I don't know
60 years?
if you're right. I don't know if you can even say that.
I know.
That's how much disbelief I have in
The
in
worst
this
part
program.
is that we've had good teams.
Yeah, we've always had great teams.
But we get to the first round of playoffs and it's like
And choke the fuck out like Xavier's mama with my dick in her mouth.
I was gonna say like Latrell Sprewell when he had his coach.
Oh, mine was better.
I know. I was gonna say like Draymond Green when he's
Rudy Gobert?
Rudy Gobert.
Choking in the fuck
You know,
out.
that's what we do. It's like